Welcome to the online training for the Integrated Monarch Monitoring Program. In this video, we will explain the steps for participating in the program. This video is intended for people who have already watched the IMMP overview video. The first thing you will need to do is select a monitoring site. There are two options for doing so. You may either select a random priority site that the IMMP has identified, or you may choose your own. You will use the IMMP mapping tools to do so. There are two separate tools for doing this, and you'll need to watch the site selection video to learn how to use them. To review how these two site selection methods fit into the overall IMMP objectives, check out the IMMP overview video once again. The site selection video provides guidance on how to locate random sites or how to enter your own self-selected site into the IMMP database. If you choose to monitor a random site, you will need to acquire permission for monitoring and have the landowner sign an agreement granting permission for you to access the site. There is a written document labeled Landowner Agreement Form in the IMMP guidebook. Please email a copy of this to monitoring@monarchjointventure.org so that we can track data sharing permissions. There are a few tips for gathering landowner information in the IMMP Guidebook Appendix. Once you've gained permission to monitor, you should choose the activity or activities that you want to conduct. You may choose one or more that pertain to your interests or information needs. All of the activities are optional except for the site description. All participants must fill out the site description datasheet on each visit. Next, you will want to become trained, either through an in-person training or online. We offer multiple in-person trainings throughout the year, which are posted on the IMMP website. If you cannot make it to an in-person training, we also offer online training. You may choose the videos that are relevant to you and the activities that you'd like to perform. Next, you'll need to obtain the necessary materials for monitoring your site. The materials needed will depend on the activities that you decide to perform. You may purchase your own materials, or you may purchase a monitoring kit available through the Monarch Joint Venture store. The kits include a PVC sampling frame used in Activity 1, a 100-meter measuring tape, a hand lens, and an IMMP clipboard. The materials you need for each activity are written in each activities section of the guidebook. Now you are ready to travel to your monitoring site and set up your monitoring plot. You should have an idea ahead of time about how the monitoring plot will fit on your site so that you can set it up fairly quickly. Follow the suggestions in the monitoring plot setup video, such as looking at the area on Google Maps and taking some measurements prior to going to your site for the first time. As we mentioned earlier, you will need to complete the site description form no matter what activities you decide to do. This gives us covariate information about the characteristics of your site. Because this collects important information that could change throughout the year, such as management activities, you'll need to fill out this form each time you visit the site. Now you may perform the activities of your choosing at your site. Once you've finished monitoring, you'll submit and enter your data. Watch the data entry video for further instructions on how to do this. Now you've learned about the basic steps for participating in the IMMP. Next, you'll want to navigate to the site selection video. All protocols and training materials can be found at our website listed here. Feel free to reach out to us at monitoring@monarchjointventure.org with any questions you have. Thank you and happy monitoring.